YouTube citizens? It's your boy, Dash the Tru Inferno, with another beat making video for YouTube and for my personal website, tru-inferno.co.nr. Also catch me on Twitter as well, Tru Inferno all day. Back with another beat making video. As I said, a lot of people have been bugging me about this shirt right here that I'm rocking right here. Be true to others, be true to you. From my own personal clothing line, you know, Tru Apparel. I got a website for it, tru-apparel.co.nr. Now, if you're trying to order it from the store is down at the moment because there's some stuff I want to figure out and research first. But I may reopen the store back up. But if you do want this shirt, you know, holler at me on Twitter, and I can personally, you know, send you the shirt and we can discuss details about it. But once again, I'm back with another beat making video, so let's do this. Alright, so here we go with another beat, and this one right here is a sample. Alright, so let me play the sample real quick. So I got the sample down here, and I took two parts of this sample. This is an instrumental, it's just that the hook is included. But I took two parts from the sample, and both parts don't have any drums. So here they go. The first part is the beginning, obviously. That sounds nice. And then I took this part back here. So that's the sample. Now, like I said, I took two parts of it. So on this part, basically, this whole sample, both parts, I lowered the pitch down to -3 tones. Okay, listen to it. Increase the tempo by just 5 beat per minute, you know, 125 beats per minute. Oh, that's right. So let's see. And I cut some parts off, you know. I cut some parts off. I combined some parts, as you can see right here. Cause let me ungroup it real quick. Cause here's how it was originally. Because the drums came in early, so I added this part in right here, which is basically the beginning right here with this part. So that's how it sounds. So you don't hear that drum that was on the instrumental. You don't hear that. Now we're gonna go a bit ahead to the verse, so you can hear that sample. So that's how that sounds. And again, the tempo is -3 tones. Let me copy it and grab it, drag it over here so we can hear how it originally sounded. And there we go. And then of course the drums came in, so that was easy to do. I didn't have to like cut it or anything like that, so that was good. Alright, so that's the sample. Now let's get to the drums, starting with the kick, you know. So everything else from the kicks, you know, the snares, hi-hats, all that stuff was all loose, but I constructed them. It wasn't like I grab a loop and put it on there and be like, okay, that's it. No. So that's the kick. Now, we're going to go to the snare. And the snare is really a three-parter. I love combining drums, especially snares. I love combining snares. You know, I really like combining kicks, but I really love combining snares. So here how the snare sound, the first snare. That's how it sounds. And then I added another snare. Played around with the volume for each of these tracks that the snares are in. And then of course this one's a clapper. So let's combine the three. That sounds nice. Now, let's get to the hi-hat, because really, if we play the track, the hi-hat would be the first thing, outside of the sample, would be the first thing that you hear. And you know, like I said, I construct the hi-hat, I made it mostly simple, so it's just a tempo, boom, 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 until you get to that part right here, coming up, right here. You know, mostly simple, but you know, I had to add some complexity to it. I don't like making beats and make all my layers so straightforward. Now we gonna get to this little construction track right here. That's it, just a little bell. And then we gonna get to the chant. And then this little track right here, track 9, which is the string, which I won't get to yet. Because the string gonna take some time to explain. Let's get to track 10. That little pixie duck sound right there, that's what I'm calling it. Alright, now the strings, I don't want to explain it with that one. The strings are different because with the strings, they come in on the second half of each verse, but the strings are different. And I use the strings in the hook, but they different from each other. So the strings, how I lay them down are different from each other, I should say. So the strings from the second half of the verse is different from the strings in the hook. So take a listen real quick. So this is the second half of verse 1. Now it starts off, and then go gradually rise a little bit, or add another string to it, and then I replay that part. As you can see, this is the exact same. You know, it'll be the exact same notes right here. But then this part right here, that's the end of the loop. So, and in the hook, I use the exact loop right here. So I'm gonna unsolo that and solo this right here. So this is the whole loop right here. So let's listen to it real quick. So that's the beginning. That's, if we go back up here, that's this part right here. Now you probably wonder where this part at. This part actually is in this section right here. And a third string is at it, and then in the middle, a fourth one would come in. That's nice, isn't it? So let's listen to, and that's the string using the hook, by the way. Let's listen to the string in the second half of verse 1. This part. So see, the notes, you know, I constructed them differently. So if we were to, I'm about to break this down so you can see what part of that was used. As you can see, the end of the loop is right here somewhere. So if we were to move that over here, like right there, and we move that down, boom. So I use this part right here, from here to here. That's the part of the hook that the strings I use. All right, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, and really, that's all the, you know, stuff I used to make this beat. So let's do it from the beginning real quick. Unsolo everything. Now I will say, like, the last part of this beat is different, especially with the drums, as I will point out after you hear this part. Oh, one more thing, the bass. I nearly forgot about the bass. I nearly forgot the explanation of the bass. Now, I didn't add a bass layer to this track because the sample was bassy as is to some degree, but I increased the bandwidth, the band equalizer, so you can hear more of the bass of the samples, as you can see. So the lower the band equalizer is, that's more the bass, and the higher up, that's more like the treble and the high pitched stuff. And then of course in the middle it's like the mid. So right here, like with the verse, the second part of the sample, same thing. Now in a minute the string's gonna come in. Man, this mother's out cold right here. This is that you put in your car, you just bang the crap out of it in the neighborhood, but you drive real slow. And then here's the hook. Now, ready for the strings. So now I'm about to go to the end because the drum patterns are different. So let's go with the kick real quick. The patterns are different. So here's the snares. So you probably wondering, wait a minute, what's going on here? And there should be the hi-hats. Ah, here we go. And I used 2 layers for the hi-hats. But you know, the pattern's still the same, but with the second layer, it's like I copied the pattern from level 6, pasted it down here, and moved it a tad over to the right. So now it's like this. And once we get to this part right here, let me forward. So you probably wondering, okay, how do all this sounds? So let's go back here. Double time. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hear something else too. Ah, oops. This is supposed to stay muted. Okay, now let's try that again. Double time. You know, just to switch it up. Yeah, you hear that hi-hat? Picked it up at the end of that part. But yeah, that's the beat though. Tru Inferno, Light Productions, beat making is back again. Peace.